Hello.
It's Wednesday night.
Wednesday Wisdoms.
Wednesday Wisdoms.
Wednesday woo-woo stuff.
We discovered that we do have a microphone problem. So someone, do you think Cheryl's there?
I haven't heard back from her.
Okay. So somebody tell us
Yeah.
if the microphone is working, please, or not.
Susan.
Hey, Susan's there.
So is
Susan?
the microphone working?
Is the microphone working?
Can you hear me?
Susan? You want to just give us a ring back there and tell us if it's working? If it is, we might get going. If not, we may
Go plan B?
Go
I don't
plan
know
B.
what plan B
Well,
would be.
the
I hear okay.
okay, you hear
Vicky
it. Okay,
does.
well,
Vicky hears us.
because the microphone, internal microphone works. We just unplug the stupid thing.
Right,
and
but it
off we
wasn't
go.
loud enough, so we wanted to do.
Yeah. Well,
That's
okay.
what we do.
Cool deal.
Okay.
All right. Ha.
So can you
What?
see if this still works?
It should. Well, I don't.
And that
know.
way I don't have to
Who
hold
the heck
it.
knows?
Does that work still?
Susan said no.
No. That doesn't work.
No, just we don't know. We don't know if Susan was hearing it before, where other people said it was working, or if it's cutting in and out. Don't touch it.
So it's very low. It's very low.
Okay. Well, there's not much
All
we
right,
can do about that.
So I'm going to hold it up here then. I'll do my best to hold it up here. Is that better? Yes, we still hear you. Okay, well, we're just going to have to do this until we get this replaced. So at least now we have an idea that this little
Something.
something is
We don't
amiss.
know.
Okay.
Well, I know Phil is good.
Phill is good. Phil's got a big, strong voice.
Okay, we have stupid jokes. And I mean, these things really, out of all the jokes that I ever tell, these things really do qualify as stupid. But here we go. Nonetheless.
Nonetheless.
Which
we've been
holiday
warned.
do dogs like best? Halloween. What do you get if you cross a rabbit with two cats? Here, kitty, kitty. Beth said she heard fine when it was clicked on.
Oh, okay.
Which
You know,
dogs
if you're-
make the best?
Wait. If you're listening from your phone, it's not going to be loud.
No.
Your phone does not pick this up for some reason. But if you're watching on a computer or a laptop or whatever,
Or whatever.
then it's good.
But yeah, phones. With phones, what we've found out with phones, if you use a headphone, you're fine.
Right.
But for some reason, the speakers don't work.
So if you have
very
an
well on
earpiece
phones.
for your phone, you're fine.
So anyway, which dogs make the best teachers? Great Danes. It doesn't have to make sense. Doesn't have to make sense. How can you tell if a cat burglar has been at your house?
The cat's gone.
That's exactly right.
Yay!
Woohoo!
I got one.
Jan got one. You used to get 2 out of 3. Of course,
Well,
they're getting stupider.
I think they're getting
They're getting
stupider.
stupider. So, okay.
I wanted to share, before you run off, I wanted to share utilizing the peace point. Remember, you were going to remind me, but I remembered by myself.
Sure.
So I woke up with this migraine this morning.
Oh, that.
And
Okay.
Yeah. And so the process that I use was the formulation for the basis for the peace point that I did last Wednesday Wisdoms for you. But it was an amplification or a clarification or making it easier. So I just used that same principle that I taught you last Wednesday on the migraine. And I placed this peace point right on the pain. And what happened was it went below the pain, and within seconds, I swear to you, the pain was totally lessened.
You swore at them.
I swore at them. I swear at you about this. And it took about 5 minutes of utilizing this peace point, focusing on the peace point, but that's the fastest I've ever had relief from a migraine. It was phenomenal. So if you missed last Wednesday's Wisdoms, you might want to go check that one out because powerful stuff. Cool stuff. So thank you for being here and reminding me because that helped me. Oh,
Sure.
and the other thing we
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
The other thing I wanted to chat with you a little bit about is the possibility of services coming up.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet, but we're working
we were
on
just
it.
changed to phase 2 today, but that really doesn't mean a whole lot, really.
Yeah.
Even though it says, you can do church services, but you can do 25% and have all these rules and regulations.
So we're
and
looking
so
at
we're
it,
not
and
sure.
we don't know if we can make it work or not. But anyway, we want you to know that we're keeping it mindful and going from there.
Yeah.
So your shoulder did the same thing with the PowerPoint, Peace Point. Wonderful. Good. Yeah, this stuff is really amazing, isn't it?
Cool. All right.
I love it.
Go.
So, here we go. I want to chat with you this evening. I'm going to need to clip this on because I need my hands to hold my paperwork. So I hope...
You can't talk without your hands.
I know, I can't talk without my hands, sorry. And then to hold paperwork too. So I'm hoping that still works. Again, if you're on a phone, it's not going to be very loud. You're going to need to use earphones or headphones or something. But if you're on a laptop, it should be fine. So we're going to get this microphone replaced. Hopefully there won't be any problem. Okay. Maybe I can combo. Oh yes, we're going to absolutely continue the church online as well. So Shannon's looking into how to do, how to use her camera onto the live. We're going to have to test some things out, but we're working in your behalf. So we would have limited number of people at church. I think the limited number is like 25, which we'd have to take reservations or something, and then we'd still have the online one. So we'll figure it out. We're working on it in your behalf. Wouldn't it be lovely to meet again? I think that would just be lovely. So, this last Sunday, I did a walkthrough guided meditation for you called the Junkyard. And in the Junkyard, there's a whole message, a whole ton of stuff, information that was transmitted with that. So I'm going to go over that briefly with you. If you haven't had a chance to watch last Sunday's message, you might want to. You might not. Who cares? But I'm going to walk through it just briefly, quickly, and I want you to either choose a new or choose for the first time your items here so that you can do this process that I've got for you. What we're going to do is when we're done, we will have a finished affirmation that will change your life, that will really help you stay strong, stay focused, and stay encouraged. And right now, we're just all needing that, are we not? So I strongly encourage you, if you have not seen this piece of paper online, Beth posted it after last Sunday's message. She posted the words that I had used, and she posted the definition of the symbolism. So if you have that printed out, that's wonderful, and you can utilize that. Otherwise, I'm going to share it with you again. And know that handout has already been posted, and you can go back and just print it out, circle the ones that apply for you, and just read it, and or transcribe that into what will work for you as an affirmation and support. So the first thing we're going to do is I want you to notice that going to the junkyard, this guided meditation, I'm going to briefly give you the items as they appeared in the guided meditation, and then we'll come back and put this together in the form of an affirmation. So when we got to the junkyard, you notice that there was either a wooden gate, a metal electric security gate, or a wrought iron gate or an iron gate. So pick one of those. If you weren't there for the Sunday service, pick one now. If you were there, maybe you can remember what you selected and just take note of that, okay? Because that's going to have significance for you. And then you were greeted by either a wolf, a guard dog, or a puppy. A wolf, a guard dog, or a puppy. Which one came to you? Which one was there in your awareness? Which one do you choose right now? Or which one comes to your awareness right now? You were allowed to dump some stuff that you didn't want anymore, eliminate your stuff, and you were directed either to a pit, a heap, or a hill, or a flat spot. Did you dump your stuff in a pit, a heap or hill, or flat spot? And what you dumped, did you dump a brick, a bag of clothes, or broken furniture? A brick, a bag of clothes, or broken furniture. Now I'm going really fast through this, so pick one, first thing that comes to you, or go back and view the guided meditation and take your time and allow yourself to see what is here to experience. But for now, just select one or see what comes through this quickly, okay? Then you're allowed to go pick up something that had been refurbished. So did you pick up old recordings? Did you pick up a statue made with recycled parts? Or did you pick up a picture made of recycled sea glass? Pick one. Old recordings, statue made with recycled parts, or a picture made of recycled glass. And the very last thing, then we go back to the main entrance, and there's people standing around a burn barrel, and they're laughing and having fun, and they offer you a drink from this artesian well. So are you offered a drink by using a dipper? That's got the little long handle thing, and you just have a dip in there. An earthenware mug or a chalice. Which one are you offered a drink from? A dipper, an earthenware mug, or a chalice? Now here's how this is all going to sort out, how it lays out for you. The wooden gate represents, whatever gate you had represents new insights. The canine that greeted you is what helps you now. Where you deposited the things you don't want is your current challenge. And to overcome that current challenge or those current feelings is what you actually released. What you reclaimed has to do with renewal. What is renewing you now? And then the dipper is a blessing. How you receive the water, or the artesian drink, this refreshing drink, is how it is a blessing, is a spiritual blessing directed to you. So how this sorts out is like this. And the affirmation sheet that's online will have this information for you. But let's say you chose a wooden gate, a wolf, a pit, a brick, an old recording, and received your drink from a dipper. This is what it would sound like. I now open to new insights by trying new things. What helps me now is to trust my instincts. My current challenge is a feeling of emptiness. To overcome this feeling, I hereby release self-criticism. That rings true, doesn't it? In releasing, I reclaim renewed faith in self and divine source. As a result, I receive a blessing as I drink from the sacred wellspring. I now drink deeply from the wellspring of love. So you can see there's a myriad of combinations that could be done. Let me do one more for you in different aspects here. So let's say you chose the metal electric security gate, the puppy. I better mark these or I'm going to forget. Metal gate, a puppy, a heap or hill, broken furniture, picture made of sea glass, and the chalice. Let's see what that looks like, okay? So I now open to new insights by tapping into higher energy, by tapping into divine source. What helps me now is to engage in playfulness, avoiding negative responses to life circumstances. My current challenge is feeling overloaded, and to overcome this feeling, I hereby release old patterns that no longer serve. In releasing, I reclaim fresh insights. As a result, I now awaken to the calling to serve by encouraging others. Isn't that wonderful? Doesn't that feel wonderful? So you can take all of the items that we've selected, and your choices will have a specific message specifically for you. How does that feel for you? If you'd like me to read yours, how are we on time? We have a little bit of time here. If you'd like me to read specifically what yours is, in case you don't have the paper printed out or visible for you, just type that in, send it to Mr. Phill. If I need to read through them again, I'll be happy to do that one more time while you're trying to decide what you want to do here. And then I'll read someone specifically. So again, the first one was wooden gate, metal electric security gate, or wrought iron gate. The wolf, guard dog, or puppy. A pit, a heap, or hill, or flat spot. The brick, bag of clothes or broken furniture. Old recordings, statue made with recycled parts, picture made of recycled sea glass. And the last one is receiving a drink from either a dipper, an earthenware mug, or a chalice. So does anybody want to send me their responses? And I'll be happy to read them for you. Otherwise, we'll call it a day. How does that sound? I really want you to work on this because this is powerful. When you really look at this and you can claim this for yourself, it really makes a difference in your soul. And to know that you were spirit-led into this information that feeds you now, this reminds you that divine source, beings from the ethereal realm, love you and want to bless you. So, Mr. Phill, I am going to need the phone, dear. We talked about whether I needed the phone. So I probably won't need the phone. Need the phone.
You need it?
Yes, I do, sir.
Yeah, I see now it's stuff coming in.
Stuff is coming in. Is this fun? I think this is delightful. I think this is wonderful. I've tried to do this before in guided meditations, but one-on-one or when we were in an audience, it didn't seem to quite work right. So now is just the time. It's just sorting itself out. I love it. And here he comes. Faithful Phill. Wonder Phill. He's Wonder Phill. Okay, I'm intercomming you, dear. You should be here any second. Where are the answers listed? Okay, Susan, Beth.
Who is this?
Just a second, honey. Who is this? Who do you think it is? Your beloved, of course. Last Sunday's message on the Divine Fellowship group, where the page where this is, in the comments, Beth tagged it. Beth put it there. At least I think that's where she put it. If you can't find it, I'll have her repost it. How does that sound? And I know how to post it to our Facebook group, so I can post it to the Facebook group. At least I think I know how to do that. I couldn't figure out how to put it to the page. You know, God bless Beth. She's just quite the help. Okay, what have we got, Phill?
Vicky, wrought iron gate, wolf pit clothes, picture sea glass dipper.
Wait. Wolf.
Wrought iron gate.
Pit, close. Okay, after close?
Picture sea glass dipper.
Okay. So, Vicky, yours would read, I now open to new insights by tapping into a higher energy. What helps me now is to trust my instincts. My current challenge is a feeling of emptiness. To overcome this feeling, I hereby release others' opinion. In releasing, I reclaim fresh insights. As a result, I now drink deeply from the wellspring of love. That's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, who else had one?
Joe, security gate, wolf, pit. I'll keep going.
Okay.
Bag of clothes, old recordings, earthenware mug.
Okay, pretty much the same thing that Vicki did, but different. So this is how yours would
And it
sound.
was the same but different?
The last two were different, so we're going to do the last two different ones. Thank you for your silliness, Phill. Okay, so Joe, I now open to new insights by tapping into higher energy. What helps me now is to trust my instincts. My current challenge is a feeling of emptiness. To overcome this feeling, I hereby release others' opinions. In releasing, I reclaim a renewed faith in self and divine source. As a result, I now bring sacredness into everything I do. Don't you love it? I love it. That's beautiful. Okay, somebody else have a different one, honey?
Let me, Susan says, where are the answers listed?
I already answered that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're kind of similar. Brandy was Iron Gate, Guard Dog, Hill, Broken Furniture, Picture with Sea Glass, Chalice.
Okay, so Brandy, yours is saying, I now open to new insights by tapping into higher energy. What helps me now is to trust my spiritual protection. That's big. Trust that spiritual protection. My current challenge is feeling overloaded. Oh, I can only imagine a little one plus a new one on the way. Oh my, yeah, that's kind of overwhelming, isn't it? To overcome this feeling, I hereby release old patterns that no longer serve. In releasing, I reclaim fresh insights. As a result, I now awaken to the calling to serve by encouraging others. That's beautiful. Doesn't mean you have to do for others, but you can encourage others. That's less burdensome, is it not? Okay, do we have another one?
Myrna has a gate like at church.
Wait. They're all gates. What kind of gate?
I don't know. It says like at church. I don't know what that means.
Church doesn't have a gate. Does the church have a gate? I don't know.
Guard Dog, Pit, Bag of Clothes, Statue Dipper.
Okay, so she has statues, different. All right. So, gate. What kind of gate do we have at the church? I don't remember gate at the church. I haven't been to church in 5 months. I have no idea what's there. Okay, so we'll just say wrought iron. Okay, just because we'll do something different for now. I open to new insights by practicing what I know. What helps me now is to trust my instincts. My current challenge is feeling overloaded. To overcome this feeling, I release other people's opinions. In releasing, I reclaim restored hope. You know, without hope, it's just hard to function, is it not? As a result, I now awaken to a calling to serve by encouraging others. I hope I got that right. Okay, anything else we want to do?
We'll do 2 more, and there's a bunch of them, so you're just going to have to get online and...
Well, I'm just going to let them figure them,
Oh, okay.
because I won't be able to. Okay.
May had an Iron Gate, Wolf, Pit, Bag of Clothes, Recycled Glass, Mug.
Okay. So, May, yours would be, I now open to new insights by practicing what I know. Right? What helps you now is to trust my instincts. My current challenge is a feeling of emptiness. Yeah, I know this isolation has been really hard on your soul, as it has been mine. To overcome this feeling, I hereby release others' opinions. In releasing, I reclaim fresh insights. As a result, I now bring sacredness into everything I do. Okay? One more? Should we do one more and then
Okay.
see if we can?
Okay, you ready?
I'd be ready.
My junkyard, this is Valerie, my junkyard was more like a recycle place.
Yes. This is very good. Right on.
Okay.
You got it.
The gate was a repurposed metal headboard,
Okay.
and I sat down on a cardboard box with things I don't need that were covered in dust.
Okay. Is that all she said?
Nope.
Was that a yep?
Yep.
Okay, so this repurpose thing, this is letting you know that the things that you're releasing, you don't need, you haven't used them in a long time, it's way okay to let them go. Matter of fact, they're probably far ready to be recycled and moved on and utilized for something else, for someone else. And the repurposefulness of the recycling center that you went to, this is letting you know that your soul is being renewed every day, day by day. There's a Bible verse, can't think of it offhand, but it's every day we're being renewed, day by day. So this is letting you know every day is a fresh day, and every day is a day to have this fresh energy brought to you. And you're now open and ready for it. You have released enough stuff that this new, fresh, bright energy can find you and you can allow it in. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. If you have other questions or if there's other things, I'll see if I can't either post the handout for you or maybe Beth can, or we'll figure it out. All right? If not, maybe I can send it to you personally. I think I have most everybody's email. Anyway, I hope you thought that was fun, and not just fun, but I hope you thought that was supportive of your soul. That's what it's all about. It's really important to know that Divine Source guides you, and through fun ways allows you to know that you're encouraged and you're blessed. Energy circle. If you're by yourself, just energy back and forth. If you're with somebody else, left hand up, right hand down. Hover. Whatever. We've only been doing this forever. It's just side by side. Don't touch me. Hover. Hover, Phil.
Oh.
You're grounding me out is what you're doing. When you touch, you ground it out. Of course he had to do it, didn't he? He just had to do it. Gotta love him. Wonderful. So you've just got a big surge of this beautiful energy from Divine Source, and you're feeling the sense of being cared for and encouraged. So bring that in, let it touch your heart space, and from your heart space, go down your left arm and out your left hand. Send it to the person that has their hand outstretched. At the same time, they're sending that same delightful energy to you. Draw it in. Love is this receiving and giving in equal measure. Receive. You have a right to receive. It's part of the balance. It's part of the connecting the circuit. So receive that energy. And as you're receiving and giving, this energy builds. And as that energy builds, then we have the right and the ability to share with someone else. Maybe you know someone who's really suffering or really sad or could use encouragement or healing. If you're mindful of them, they'll share in this energy with us. So just hold them in your awareness just for a moment. It feels so nice to be of service in this way. So deep breath in and exhale to release them, bringing fresh, bright energy in from that higher source into your heart space, at your left hand, receiving from your right hand, letting that energy amplify and build again. This time, both hands up, bringing that energy into your heart space, and may your life be a prayer. And the kitty cat just walked in the door ready to be fed, so I
Perfect
think
timing.
we're done. Have a wonderful evening. Love you all.
Bye.
I'll get back to some of you online.